I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Importante kayo. Ba't kayo nagparilib?
Kasi po, nung pong last po natin na hearing, para po yung mga allegations po na binabato sa akin ay magkaroon po ng open investigation. Kasi para po maging fair and square. Kasi it seems po na para po kasi akong ako na rin po nalilito eh. Kasi unang-una po, ang designation ko as NBP Superintendent, ginawa ko po. Kasi hindi po ako on direct na nagbabantay po sa mga
Superintendent Angie,
PDL.
putulin na kita para hindi ka masyadong malubog. Okay, maybe you are assuming that you will be relieved doon sa posisyon mo sa DDGO at sa superintendent ng NBP. But being a Heya Plantilla, you cannot be relieved on that position because that is permanent.
Mr.
Nagkaroon
Chair,
ng confusion. I'm sure. Akala mo, marerelieve ka sa lahat ng trabaho mo. That's wrong. Because if it's true that it is a permanent position, you cannot relieve yourself. Position that is a government position that is permanent and you have to work.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman ako.
lang po natin. Sabi po niya, nag-resign siya sa gusto niya para magkaroon ng open and fair investigation. Who will conduct the investigation?
Mr. Chair, I've designated Pereiras, who is the DDG for administration, to conduct the investigation and submit the findings within 1 month at the end of 31 August, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Hindi ba siya assign sa office ni Gerald Ferreira?
Purposes of
Hindi na.
investigation. Yes,
Sagutin niyo muna ako, General. Bago
Yes,
kayo
Your Honor.
mag-explain. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr.
I-explain mo.
Chair.
Pa. She's assigned there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
Mr.
so
Chair.
it's clear to the members of this committee na si General Ferrer will be the one to conduct the investigation, and so far as investigations Angie Bautista are concerned. When that investigation will be finished?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, it will be August 31 at the end of the month, so that we will be able to know immediately.
Thank you. Kasi a while ago, mayroong nagtanong ay nagsasabi, I think it was the chairman of the on Public Order and Safety, na Miss Bautista or Madam Bautista entered as a casual. And when was that, Mr. Chair?
According to her, September
Of what year?
2019.
So in 4 years, from casual, naging and then at saka naging head ng Correctional Institute for Women. Yung nagtataka? Wondering. I do not know. From casual to jail superintendent, naging head pa ng Correctional Institute for Women. Can you explain that, General Catapang?
Sir, I did not appoint her because it was
Hindi, i-explain mo nga muna yun kasi ikaw ngayon ang head eh. Or your director for personnel can ask questions.
Miss Angie Bautista worked with Bucor. He applied for the job in 2019. Unfortunately, she resigned.
May 15, 2020, sir.
May
Nag-resign ng May 15, 20?
2020 po, sir. Your Honor.
2020. O sige, tuloy mo, General Catapang. Paano? Nag-resign na. Sige, paano uli nakabalik? Napakagulo eh.
he applied again for a position of when I came in as the new DG.
So, when you came in, General Katapang, ano siya kasi resigned eh. She applied for the position of Heya. Tama ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. You're correct, Mr. Chair.
Now, did she pass all the requirements? Heya.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, because he went through the process of being appointed chair.
Yung kwan, ang hindi ko naman kwan yung mga qualifications and documents. Ikaw naman, General eh. Alam mo yun eh, sa Armed Forces, ganyan eh. PNP, ganyan din.
Mr. Chair, she is qualified for the position, Your Honor.
Disqualified. Ang nakapagtataka, nung pumasok siya sa Bucor noon, casual lang ang binigay sa kanya. Right? Because of the orders given by General Bantag, naging jail superintendent. Magtaas ng kamay, Angie Bautista, I will come to you. Antayin mo yung tanong ko.
Yes, her appointment orders were signed by the previous DG, Your Honor.
Yes. Could you please tell me, doon sa pagpapasa doon sa board, ano ba ang mga schooling ni Miss Angie Bautista aside from yung course na tinapos niya? General Kwan eh. Si General Lacson ang nagde-defend ng budget ng Kwan. Pwedeng lumingon. Napakahirap yung head ng institution ng PNP na tuwing tatanungin, lilingon-lingon. Your people should do something so that you will not do that. Able to provide your information without you looking back.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yes. Ano po kung nirevisan nyo talaga yung records ni Madam Bautista, ano po yung mga schooling na in-undergo niya?
Unfortunately, Mr. Chair, they are still looking for the documents. I beg your indulgence, Mr. Chair, Your
Yes.
Honor.
I don't. And therefore, what conclusion can you take from your statement?
That's part of the...
And what conclusion could we take from your statement na hindi nyo na-vet properly?
I think he was vetted properly.
Ano nga yung schooling? Sino ang head ng board na nag-kwan sa kanya?
National Selection Board.
Noon.
Your Honor, it was Brigadier General Aro. He was the head of the
Are you aware that General Aro and Madam Bautista are related?
It was later that
No,
I...
sagutin mo.
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
You do not know
No,
that they are
Mr.
in-laws?
Oh my goodness,
No,
bayaw.
Mr. Chair.
Hala. Lagot ka ngayon.
You don't know that?
Alam na this.
Unfortunately, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, I
Yes.
think they did not know that.
Kasi nagtataka ako, hindi nyo makita kung anong schooling na ginawa o pinasukan ni Madam Bautista. Because from being a jail officer 1 up to her retirement sa BGMP, wala siyang schooling. Records of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology.
Malakas si Bautista.
Why she retired. An undertaking that she would retire on a certain year. Kasi ayaw niyang mag-schooling.
No, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Aba,
Point
kung
of order,
ganyan-
Mr. Chair.
What's the point of order of the good
We
gentleman?
do not want Madam Bautista to always shake her head every time a question is being asked.
So the Resource Speaker, Superintendent Angie, you are reminded not to make any facial gesture, no, on this committee. Otherwise, we will be citing you in contempt.
My apology, Mr. Chair.
Okay, your apology is accepted. Go ahead, Congressman ACOP.
So, your vetting process was not conducted efficiently, General Katapang.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Now, General Katapang, I think I heard you na pinapayagan mo na magkaroon ng cellphone ng mga cellmates. Would that be true?
Nako po, patay tayo dyan.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yung Wi-Fi,
Wi-Fi is needed for the laptop, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
and you allow the PDLs to avail of that.
Nako.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
May I know the rationale behind this?
Hala.
Because of the laptop was donated by the
Hindi, ang tanong ko is, hindi ko naman tinatanong who donated it. Ang tinatanong ko, the rationale behind allowing it.
it was part of the Philippine Development Plan that we allow INALLOWED system to be implemented.
System.
INALLOWED system, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
During the term of Gerald Bato de la Rosa there were scramblers put there, right?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. There were
Nandun pa rin sila?
yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Are they working?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Kasi, General Katapang, may nagsiswitch on and off yan, di ba?
Chair, Your Honor.
Oh, yung COMSEC ng Justice, alam niya ito dahil yung trial yung hearing ni General De Lima, lumabas lahat ito na ginawang hanap buhay din yun. Binabayaran yung nagsiswitch on and off ng pag-scramble ng mga messages, yung time na papatayin Would that be true?
I would assume, yes, Mr. Chair,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Yes. And during that time, after the hearing of the case of the Honorable De Lima, then, nalis lahat ang kubol doon. Also?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, sino kaya ang nagsabi na pwede na uling magtayo ng kubol doon?
Di, sino pa? Si General Katapang.
Mr. Chair, I allowed the putting up of the makeshift quarters in as much that we cannot anymore put inside the PDLs because at any one time there are about 3,000 to 4,000 who are
Sabi na nga ba
who are just sleeping at the basketball
Siya may
court in
kagagawan,
open
mga
space,
besh.
Mr. Chair. Now it's rainy
Yeah.
season. I have to allow them to put up the.
Sino po kaya yung nag-a-avail doon sa kubol na yon?
Pwede yung mga
My
VIP.
specific guidance, Mr. Chair, is everybody should be accommodated, even those kubol that were not destroyed. That kubol can accommodate about 20 persons. You allow them. That's my specific instruction to the management of New BILIBID prison. In as much as we want to be fair, fairness for everyone, as stated by.
Paano po masusunod yun? Yung sa investigasyon yung De Lima case dito, kung sino ang makapag-avail sa ay may binabayaran. Aware of that? Na noong ban ganon?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
And did you make sure na walang nabayaran nung inauthorize mo yung pagpapatayo ng kubol uli?
Siyempre mayroon.
Chair, Your Honor, because I always talk to the commanders that there should be proper accounting on the COBOL that are being put up in their respective barangays, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yung pong sinabi ninyo na pwedeng magpasok ng mga food kasi human right ng mga ating mga PDLs. With that, provided you come up with strict measures to see to it na hindi makapasok yung contraband. But as it is, sa April, may nakapasok na contraband because of this call. Tama po ba?
Yes.
We are still verifying that, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Kasi sa investigasyon sa Dilima case, the illegal drug operations continue even outside the National Penitentiary. If you want to read the report of the committee report of that committee, then nandun sa findings na yon. You can get a copy of that from the archives of this house. Nandun yung mga findings.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, we will do that.
Now, it be correct na inallow mo yung mga PDLs na mag-transact ng business in the amount of 2,000 pesos?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Saan po nila gagamitin yung 2,000 pesos na yun?
Mr. Chair, that is good for 1 week and they use it to buy their food and their medicines, which we cannot provide.
1 week, ha? Sabi
Yes,
mo,
Mr. Chair.
if I am not mistaken, sabi mo 1 day. Yun, 1 week na. So,
I
you're
stand
amending it.
I stand corrected, Mr. Chair.
Yes. So 1 week. So in a month, 8,000.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
May I know the protocol how this PDLs would avail of that? Paano sila nakakaroon ng 2,000 pesos?
Druga.
Galing saan?
There's previously during there was a provider who
Sino yung provider?
Drug lord.
he is available, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
What's the name of the provider?
As investigated during the Senate hearing, her name is Molly. If I'm not mistaken, Your Honor.
And was she able to engage in that kind of work there inside the National BILIBID prison?
May I ask my BBC to explain because I'm not really to that.
Ibig yung sabihin, nakapasok yan na wala man lang proseso, hindi man lang siya napili.
There's a biddings, Your Honor, signed way back 2019, the prohibition of personnel to engage in GCASH business, persons deprived of liberty, and accreditation of merchandise as official GCASH courier within the Bucor or Bilibid prison, Mr. Chair.
Pero bakit may GCASH?
Because that happened during the pandemic, Your Honor.
So,
there was no visitation
Wala na
allowed.
pandemic ngayon. Would you still allow it?
Asking my staff to review the procedure.
No, I'm asking for your personal opinion.
Personally, I'd like to disallow it, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Bro, and may I know kung sino nga yung gauge ng nag-ooperate ng GCASH system ninyo dyan?
Mr. Chair, she's present now here. It can be called upon to explain.
Hindi, gusto ko lang malaman. Nandito siya. Sige, sino po siya?
He was called, his name is Molly.
Saan siya?
Molly Abihar, Mr. Chair, is now here for your. The chair already asked for her presence here, Mr. Chair.
Did you?
yung mga nagne-negosyo
Okay.
doon, we ask them to be present like sa pre-lab, even the caterer, in-invite natin, and then sa GCASH. What's the
Yeah.
name of the girl? Bihar.
Abihar, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Okay, so
Okay,
can you kindly invite her inside so we can take her oath?
General Katapang,
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
chosen.
He went through a process approved by the Directorate for Security and Operations.
Sino pong nag-approve nun?
Intendant Robert Veneracion, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Is he still with the Bureau of Corrections?
Right now, he is in Mindoro, Mr. Chair, as the superintendent in that city, in Sablayan Prison and Penal Farm, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
And would you know that dating PDL yan?
No, Mr. Chair.
Before you
Superintendent.
proceed, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair, I would like to remind Congressman ACOP that expired na po. So, will you be asking for an extension? Indulgence of all the members.
I will
to,
just ask my...
So, there's
I will wrap up, Mr. Chair.
No, go ahead. But I'm just asking the indulgence of those who wanted to interpolate as well to give Congressman ACOP an extended time, no? So we'll be extending your time, Congressman ACOP.
Mr. Chair, hindi po niyo alam na dating PDL to?
As regards Molly Adahar, is a former PDL.
Yes,
Mr. Chair.
and she's the one operating the GCASH
Yes,
process.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yes. Kasi ang report sa akin, lahat ng relatives ng PDL dyan, kung gusto nila magpadala ng pera doon sa mga kamag-anak nila sa loob, siya ang tinatawagan. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Siya ang pinadadalhan ng GCASH. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Sino po pinagdadalhan niya ng pera sa loob ng MVP?
I ask Your Honor, the person we are talking about is already here. Can he be allowed to explain?
Ibig mo yung sabihin, hindi nyo alam kung sino yung... Eto, ako ngayon si Molly. Molly nga ba? Sige. Molly. Ito na yung pinadalhan na ako ng pera ng mga relatives ng mga PDLs. Saan ko dadalhin itong perang ito? Sa loob ng NBP, nasa labas ako.
He will give it to Secretary of the overall Secretary of the PDL in the name of Mr. Cadiz. Cadiz first name. Edgardo Cadiz, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yun po yung nangyayari.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
PDL din yung si Cadiz.
He is the Secretary General of all the PDLs in New Bilibid Prison, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
So what if he's the Secretary General? Kasama ba sa official operations ng Kwan? Diyan sa loob sa Bureau of Prison? Inaalaw nyo yun? Sila na nga ang pwedeng magpatakbo sa Bureau.
That's the money of the PDL. That's why we never came into possession of that money.
I'm not telling you or asking you the question whether you have touched the money or not. Tinatanong ko lang yung proseso eh.
Mr. Chair, that process is wrong and I'm revoking that process, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. Kasi, ano nangyayari yun? Should come up with a system na within the bounds of rules and regulations. Hindi outside of the rules and regulations. Kasi nangyayari yan dahil inallow ng mga dating nakaupo dyan. Nakaupo pa rin dyan, as far as I know.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
That is why I told you before, I do not envy you. Kasi nakapaligiran ka ng mga negosyante.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yes, pati yung catering, nabusisi noon, investigasyon ni Secretary de Lima. Alam mo yung hearing ninyo doon na ginawa ng Senate? May mga nauna doon na mga tao. Tinignan, may bilyaran, may kwan. Pero nung pumunta na yung senador, wala na rin ang mga yon. Malinis na. To tell you frankly. May mga text sa akin na nagagaling sa loob. Sa'yo. Kaya alam ko yung nangyayari.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Sige, para I
Okay,
will
thank
go
you so
my
much,
second round,
Congressman ACOP. In relation to